Everybody is doing well this fabulous, beautiful morning, this day. Um, I am Ninja Earth, or on Twitch, I'm known as Ninja Earth VG. So, reasons for that, and one of the primary reasons for that is because my Ninja Earth name has been taken somehow, and that's kind of what happened there. So. Welcome to the live stream for those who are tuning in or will tune in later. It should be up at some point. First live stream that I think I am doing, essentially, with the camera on, so you get to see my wonderful, awesome face, and you're looking on a, you're looking at things. You can also see how I'm dressed in my PlayStation gear. So, I was trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to accomplish in this podcast. Yeah, still working on that one. What I wanted to work on in regards to this live stream, there's a couple of things. As the title states, Ninja's Playlist 1. My goal today is simply kind of play through some titles that I've enjoyed, and obviously it's going to be on PlayStation. Hopefully that'll change at some point, and I can do some other things. But I want to start off by going through Soul Calibur 6. Yeah, Soul Calibur 6. So, I'm going to take you through Soul Calibur 6 today, and I'm going to take you to Resident Evil. I think I'm going to take you through Resident Evil 6, but one of the Resident Evils. And then maybe for that last hour, if there is time, I'm going to show you what I'm working on now. So, anyway. So with that, I'm going to take you to that, and I'm going to take you and show you what I'm working on now. And I'm working through what's called, what is it, True Fear? Forsaken, something like that. I'm going to take you through that, and I'm going to show you what all that is. So, anyway, for those tuning in, or for those who will tune in later, we're going to get started with Soul Calibur 6. If you're not familiar with the Soul Calibur brand, or this Soul Calibur brand, if you're not familiar with Soul Calibur, the game Soul Calibur, it is essentially a game surrendering or around a plot of the ultimate weapon for the ultimate warrior. This is kind of my version of getting through what I'm actually trying to tell you, or my rendition of the series, basically. And what it is basically in Soul Calibur, you have basically a battle
Welcome
of
to the
wills.
stage
You have
of history,
what's called the Soul
retold.
Edge, and you have the Soul Calibur, which is the good sword. Essentially, you have two sentient swords who are capable of canceling out each other. You have warriors from all across the world who are told about this massive, wonderful power, this ultimate sword that is able to bring lots of things into play. A sense to sword of salvation or sword of hope. And so a lot of warriors then are going to go off and they're going to try to get this sword because they think it's going to basically make their dreams come true. It'll not only enable them to be the most powerful warrior to protect them or to grant them their wishes, but it also contains lots of it contains lots of power. So throughout the Soul Calibur series, there's this constant struggle between the Soul Calibur and the Soul Edge. And so essentially what happens, though, is that the evil sword, Soul Edge, is a sentient evil sword that is not only capable of great power, but it also has some very disastrous consequences. It possesses the wielder. It does get you a lot of power, but at the same time it consumes your very soul. So in lieu of that, then, what am I looking for? So in lieu of that, then, the only way to counteract this sword from taking over someone's body, which it eventually does, it possesses this warrior called Siegfried, who sealed the evil sword away in himself and essentially became a spawn of the new of the evil seed of Soul Edge. And so the only power enough that's able to stop this power is, again, Soul Edge, or Soul Calibur. It is the Sword of Light. And so basically the entire series surrounds many warriors in their destiny trying to basically either serve the Soul Calibur, or not the Soul Calibur, but the Soul Edge, or to stop the evil power from basically taking over by wielding Soul Calibur. I don't think I explained it at all. Anyway, Soul Calibur 6 is a little different because typically they have done chronological things for the most part, but what Soul Calibur 6 does is it basically reboots the entire franchise, but it assumes part 1 is true, and it sort of merges Soul Calibur 2 and 3 together. So if you have to chronologically rate the Soul Caliburs, it would be Soul Edge, which is, it'll be Soul Edge, and then Soul Calibur, and then Soul Calibur 6, and then Soul Calibur 2, and then Soul Calibur 3, and then, let me see.
I cannot allow myself to fall. I want to say,
let me see. 4 goes into that. I think 4 is actually going to be right before 5. So that's how this that's how this works, I suppose. Anyway, I'm trying to do a very bad explanation on what Soul Calibur is if you don't know. My suggestion is just do research, but I don't think I explained it right. So, but I'm a big long-term Soul Calibur fan because I've enjoyed the weapons, the swords, and I'm thinking, oh cool, I get to play with swords and stuff and get to choose your weapons. So, and it's got a lot of good over the years, but there's some bad. I mean, I gotta be honest, I didn't really like part 5. I mean, I have 5. I've got them all except the ones on but I got everything else. I didn't like part 5 as much. It was a different storyline, but it focuses on Sophia and her kids, which Sophia is one of the main characters of the entire series. She's basically in every last one of them except 5, because 5 is technically the next generation of Soul Calibur, is really what that is, of warriors. So it essentially is it's the Mortal Kombat 11 version of the Soul Calibur series. It basically finishes the story and resets it for another audience, essentially. So that's what that is, basically. And so with Soul Calibur 6 then, it's become one of my favorite ones because it re-envisions the series a little bit, provides a little bit more detail in the storyline so that we understand what's going on and everything else like that. I cannot dislike the stage. I'm just going to keep fighting at this stage because I really like this stage and the music and everything, so I like it because, again, good storyline, modern rendition of it, and the graphics are just lovely for whatever, the generation of this is, and it's one of the latest Soul Caliburs, and so if they do a Soul Calibur 7 on PlayStation 5, you can invest your bottom dollar, probably gonna get it. So, anyway, Soul Calibur characters. One character that I use is Sophia, I probably have mastered her style to a point. I use Sophia, Cassandra, and a few others. The other thing I like about Soul Calibur is that ever since Soul Calibur 3, you can make your own characters, and so I've been able to recreate one of my own original characters called Ninjaearth. Hence my my stream, and I basically use it pretty much everywhere I go. So if you're following me on YouTube, if you would like to, obviously Ninjaearth is what you want to look up. So I'm able to use the custom character creation to, you know, make original characters. So it's been really cool. So you can do that. And anytime I have an opportunity to make my own character, it's like and I can explain what that is at some point. But anyway, Soul Calibur 6 has a really great storyline, great characters. It's very meaty. There's lots to this game that I've enjoyed. So, anywho, enough of that. What do you say we get into some of the gameplay? I'm just fighting and talking at the same time. I'm not even really paying much attention, so I'm actually pretty amazed how I'm multitasking with that. Anyway, I'm going to do an early shout out. If you like any of the stuff I put on my Twitch channel, which I know I haven't live streamed since like May when I did Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I may do a live stream for that one. But let me give a shout out to my friend Pender. He's got lots of online streams and a lot of online stuff. Monster Hunter, Final Fantasy 3, or Final Fantasy 6 here in the US. And so, he's got a lot of great stuff on his channel. Go check it out. He's a buddy of mine, so check his stuff out if you're into Monster Hunter and if you're into Final Fantasy. He's got lots of great stuff on his channel. I've enjoyed all of his videos, not only on Twitch, but also on YouTube as well. That's where a lot of his stuff is. He's done some live streams of Elder Scrolls, and he's done a little bit of Divinity here on Twitch, so be sure to check his stuff out, guys. It's really good stuff, and he's a lot better live streamer than I am. I'm still kind of getting new to this thing. So, alright, so what do you say I take into some of the battles, so you get to see what I created. I'm going to go back into verses, and I'm going to show you guys some of the characters that I created. I'm going to show you some of the characters that I've spent time creating, so that you get the idea of how detailed this stuff is. So,
welcome to the stage of history retold.
So let's see. Alright, so character creation. Where is that? Okay. So character creation. Here's some of the characters, just about all the characters all the ones that I created. So all of these guys are my Ninjaearth characters. Some of these other characters are Soul Calibur characters, but you get to customize basically their outfits and looks. So, if you didn't want an original character, you want to take your favorite character and put some stuff on them, you can do that. I created a lot of original characters, so some of these, I gotta be honest, I tried with what I had at the moment. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but I tried it anyway. Anyway, I have my bad attempt of Ninja Turtles, as you can see here. I had to try. So there's my Scorpions. I've got a couple of different Scorpions. Soul Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Yes, I do play Mortal Kombat. I probably shouldn't, but I do. Let's see. I want to fight. I'll just keep it at random, so it'll just be non-determined. My favorite stage is from the replica Kuar Morn stage from The Witcher. I've never played The Witcher, but I love the music on this stage, and it's like my power stage kind of thing, So it's all well and good on there, I suppose. So let's try. So this Scorpion then is, let's see. Give me just a second here. Okay. Sorry about that. I was trying to do something, but it didn't work, so I'll try it later.
Battle 1. Fight!
Alright, we're against Inferno. So you can see how much detail I put on Scorpion. Look how great he looks. I mean, he looks pretty good. I mean, again, I tried with what I had, and sometimes you gotta get pretty imaginative to create some of these other characters. You might even have to think outside the box. I like to try to emulate the characters as much as possible. But this is basically a scorpion of like the Netherlands or something like that. Or no, this would be like your ninjutsu scorpion, basically. And the other scorpion that I have that I'll play here in a second is basically going to be like your Netherlands scorpion. Oh man, he's letting me have it. Ah. 3 matches. Yeah, 3 matches is kind of standard. And that's the other thing between Soul Calibur 4 and, 5 and 6. Some of the battles, things were kind of set, where in the earlier Soul Caliburs you just had to worry about 2. You can set the stage for the rounds and stuff, but the 3 rounds are usually standard now. And I don't know why they did that, basically. But anyway, it looks like I won that one. So there's my Scorpion character there. What do you got? I'm going to show you my second Scorpion character. Now let's go back to character selection. And I'm going to... because that's the equivalent of my ninjutsu Scorpion.
Welcome to the stage of history.
So that's going to basically be that. And so I'm going to show you my Nether Scorpion. And this is kind of like the Netherrealm version of Scorpion using Aswal's move set. And again, we'll just leave it at random. That way I don't get the focus on doing that. What is my other favorite level? I've got a couple. I like this level. What other level I think is kind of cool? Some of these stages are actually new. What other one? Or the Iridite Cloud Sanctuary, which is Sophicia's level. So we'll go fight there. Nether Score versus some random soul who dares to come and challenge me. So, anyway. You die. Sounds like Scorpion.
It seems.
Oh, fighting Setsa.
Battle 1. Fight!
Setsa. Alright. Used to be an assassin. Well, I know I'm going to get an assassin. Well, good, I'm an assassin too. So, hey, that'll work. Right.
Battle 2. Fight!
Whoa! I didn't realize I could do that. That was new to me too, just now. See, I love it when things just happen on the fly like that, because half of this stuff I don't even plan. I've learned that playing online sometimes gives you some mysterious energy to do things you've never done before. That's what happened the last time when I did on my live stream on YouTube. And it was strictly supposed to be on my Resident Evil, which, side note, as I'm fighting and winning, a lot of the stuff I do is going to probably be on YouTube. I'm going to probably do more of my live streams here. But normally it's going to be on my YouTube channel. So, just an FYI, you want to check that out, I guess. And I won. Give it up to Nether Scorp. That's awesome, right? I know. I should probably be more fair and allow myself to fight a more stronger opponent to prove how good I really am. Not. So, anyway, so that's Scorpion. You've got, there's Scorpion.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Let me see here. I want to show you some of my Ninjaearth characters. And this is using the current scheme set.
Soul of Xianghua.
Ready when you are.
That's Xianghua. Why am I don't want to use Xianghua. Try this again. Okay, here we go.
Soul of Sophitia.
Alright, there's my Ninjaearth character, and again,
Unknown soul.
Random character here. We will, let's see, so I don't have to be biased. We will just do a random stage select. Alright. I noticed
in a
on
cursed
the
castle
live
hall,
stream there's
warriors dance
a
in a
slight
masquerade
delay,
of death.
so I apologize for that.
You look like fun.
Oh, Sailor Moon. They're having me fight against my Sailor Moon character. Yes, I like Sailor Moon. And that is... Oh, okay, she's gonna try to do... Yeah, nice try. I need to do a tuxedo mask character is what I need to do. I'm surprised I actually just thought about that. I need to make a tuxedo mask character, which I can work on. That'd be pretty sweet, wouldn't it? Man, I am realizing how delayed this one is. When I'm looking at it this live stream, I'm following you guys on here as well. The live stream is probably about 5 to 10 seconds delayed, so that's probably good because that means I can stop it or whatever. Oh, FYI, in this game, starting on 3, as characters take damage, they will start losing their clothes. So FYI, I'm sorry and I apologize for that, but again, my live stream said mature audience, so if you're all adults, then it won't be an issue. So I do apologize for that, but that's simply the nature of the game, I suppose. So I guess I should have warned you guys about that. I'm sorry. Alright, but there's Ninjaearth for you. Let's do another character selection. And we'll do another match, and then what I will do is I will go ahead and go through an arcade round so you get to kind of see what it's like. And then we'll see where we are.
Welcome to the stage of
history.
history.
My goal today, as I said, is just to give you guys a little bit of a taste of some of the things I enjoy. Fighting games I enjoy quite a bit, but they're not like you're going to spend hours upon hours upon hours playing them. I mean, fighting games are more designed to be, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and take it and run with it and do that kind of thing for a while. So I'm going to
Soul of
Ninjaearth.
Cassandra.
Yeah. So
Unknown soul.
So with that, then I'll take you to the arcade mode so you get to see a little bit more about how it's like when you play arcade mode. I was actually going to stream 4 games today, but I decided maybe about 3 because I don't want to keep switching and swapping because the live stream still works when I turn off the PlayStation.
In a cursed castle hall, warriors dance in a masquerade of
This should be a good fight. My mission is what matters, not
battle 1.
Grow.
Fight.
So anyway, as I said, my goal is just to show you guys a little bit of what I play, and hey, if you like it, let me know. I can do a more specific gameplay next time, where if you want to see me play through some Soul Calibur, I'll do Soul Calibur next time. Or if you want to see me play Resident Evil 6 or 4, then I can do a Resident Evil live stream next time. And then vice versa. So that's kind of my thing. So I do apologize in advance. I will be switching games quite a bit here in a little bit. But again, just to show you a little bit about what I do. And I kind of keep my channel current too. I kind of want to start doing that anyway. One tip I learned from Ender that I have to stop a lot like over there, which isn't going to be a problem because I'll talk to myself anyway. That's just, I just feel right at home. Anyway, but if you're checking it out later, Hey, look at that, I got it perfect. I wouldn't even try it.
Not too shabby.
Right. Nice. Alright, enough of the tutorial. What do you say we jump into this thing and get right into it? Alright. We do arcade mode. Let's see, I got easy mode, legendary mode, that's just gonna be nuts. Let's just do normal mode because it'll make for a much more pleasant show if I get the one alive. Maybe next time I can do more of an even one. So I'm gonna do that one, and let's go with one of my personal favorites. We're gonna play as me. Let's play as me. Play as me. I think this is Cassandra's character that I'm playing as. Cassandra and Sophitia have a very similar moveset, although Cassandra is more agile and a lot of her combos are a little bit easier to pull off. When I started playing, I'm Sophitia. When I played Soul Calibur, I started with Soul Calibur 2 on a GameCube, and so I started mastering that one, and Cassandra was my main character that I started using quite a bit, and
a merchant ship replete with riches attracts more chaos than
that's all I
customers.
really use, but I've learned to use
This
other
should
weapons.
be a good fight.
So,
You're still
floundering,
mortal.
Zasalamel is the main villain of Soul Calibur 3. This essentially sets the stage, so really, you could say that order is going to be Soul Edge, Soul Calibur 2, then this one, and then Soul Calibur 3.
Don't waste.
And then of course you got 4, and then 5. So, yeah. 5 is technically the last one, as far as the time. So, anyway.
Battle 2. Fight.
Anyway, you see my real name on there, and I'm not saying who my real name is, but y'all can know. Only people close to me can know. And yes, I do dress well. I dress a lot better than that in real life. But it's not how I actually do dress.
Battle shreds. Fight.
Let's see if I can pull off It's basically the equivalent of Street Fighter's version of a super move.
Show me. Too slow. Only the strong survive.
I don't think I had enough meter to do that. Anyway, I want to turn this down a little bit because I don't know if you guys can hear that on the thing. Alright, I'm fighting Raphael. Raphael is kind of a French noble, and it's his desire to basically take care of a little girl named Amy.
Warriors dance in a
And he does
masquerade
so
of
as he
death.
tries to protect her and protect himself. He gets on his mission to try to find Soul Edge, the power that the Azure Knight, the Asher Knight, located, which is Siegfried / Nightmare. Eventually becomes a new villain. Basically. He goes basically insane from his quest. So,
Battle 2. Fight.
Kind of an OP. He has a rapier that he uses for this. a fencing weapon, essentially. You're perfect there. Overkill. Alright, let's see if I can go up a critical edge. I haven't played this like all the time, so I'm gonna have to try to don't wait. Hopefully not. That's not a critical edge. That's what you call, that's like your soul gauge. You're like in soul mode or whatever. It's extra power that's supposed to give you some, you know, extra against enemies or whatever. Anyway. I'm fighting Cassandra. One thing about fighting the characters that I often enjoy using, it can be probably, what is the word? Less than interesting, maybe?
This should be a good fight.
Aha! Enough talk.
Battle one. Fight.
Yeah. Oh, Cassandra got first hit. I'm not liking that at all. Ow. Ow. Couldn't lose to a girl. Well, in this, you can't help because some of these warriors are pretty good.
Battle two.
And when that happens, it just basically means you're going to be less defensive. It does matter if you lose some of that armor, because you won't be as defensive. So, losing armor in this game is a pretty big deal. Now, and it used to be where the weapons in Soul Calibur actually had strength weaknesses, but after Soul Calibur 5, or after Soul Calibur 4, the weapons really became more cosmetic in nature and didn't really have any particular properties. That's pretty much the same thing here, is that they don't really have any properties like they did in previous games. And that was kind of a letdown, because if you got a certain weapon, you can basically guarantee yourself some pretty good damage. So that's kind of my only letdown. There's a critical edge I just pulled off. While I was trying to like do a move and a button, when I've got the button utilized, and that's really all I have to do is just hit it and it pulls off a critical edge. I was thinking Street Fighter-ish, because I've been working on Street Fighter as I just upgraded the I upgraded to the championship version. I've got arcade version, but they moved to the new stuff, and I've been wanting the new stuff, so I bought the upgrade kit. It's on sale, by the way, and as of this live stream, it probably won't be by the time it's over in the following days. But so moveset between Street Fighter and Soul Calibur vastly different. Anybody can get up and play this game. It's pretty easy once you figure out the mechanics. That's what they were going for. Now in Street Fighter, if you're a new character, you're going to spend a lot of time trying to figure that out. Street Fighter is more for veterans, which, I mean, anybody can play Street Fighter, but you're going to spend a lot more of your time trying to learn the mechanics of Street Fighter than you are Soul Calibur. I was actually going to do some live streams on Street Fighter, but we're not going to do that today. We'll do it some other time. I must endure. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna go until about 3. I do plan on coming back and doing some live streaming later on this week, Lord willing. That'll probably be on YouTube though, because that'll be one of the games I actually work on, perhaps. So, anyhow. Alright, bro. You're getting on my nerves here.
Increasing speed.
Ah! Guard broke. Attack of opportunity. Alright, bro. Be like that. Bust out stuff. The arcade mode is what it sounds like. The basic standard fighting mode. You just fight a number of opponents and you win. Pretty straightforward. Ooh.
Battle 4. Fight!
Battle 4 was
You're open.
Ooh. I don't want the cliff. Ring out. Alright.
I must endure.
Critical edge. Hits over. Finishing them off with a critical edge will guarantee you some armor loss.
Not too
So
shabby.
the more of those you can do, the better. Not too shabby. Might do another mode where I use my Ninjaearth character, so we'll see. Alright, I'm fighting Nightmare. He's kind of like the overall villain in a sense. Well, in Soul Edge, you had Cervantes,
A single
and Soul
slash
Calibur.
Should be a good
You
fight.
had the manifestation of the Soul Edge called Inferno, and then 2 and 3 you have the Azure Knight Siegfried, who became Nightmare, and so Nightmare essentially is a good portion of Soul Calibur up until Azure, and then Tira.
Battle 2.
Those are going to be your main villains in the Soul Calibur series. In between, of course. You've got some characters that are not as central to the story. Those who are just basically ordinary people wanting to make a difference and protect their family and everything else, but, you know, they sort of get intertwined with things, so that's just it. But Nightmare is a central character, but the story included, actually. Come on, hit me. Gotcha. Oh wait, wrong thing.
Claim victory.
Should have known better.
Alright, nice. Alright, we are nearly through this. What do we got? Now, in summer, we're gonna probably wonder about the cape. I like wearing capes. I actually wore a cape for my wedding. I'm married, so I wore a cape for a wedding. I really did. So it's really, really cool. All right, Talum. She appears in 2, 3, and 4, and this one.
This
I
should be.
think she's in 5.
Battle 1. Fight!
So again, this one really ties just about all the characters basically to the series. There are some notable absences, but usually they're not. The characters that really are the central basically are all of them on here. Well, except for your more of your systematic characters like Link or Heihachi, like they did in Soul Calibur 2, where it was specific for Spawn or something like that, or Yoda, and Darth Vader in Soul Calibur 4. So, I thought I really missed her at that point, but... One of my trademarks is basically finishing strong and finishing flashy, which means I like finishing off my opponents. So, anyway. Alright, so I think it's 8 battles and then it's the boss battle. I have not been keeping track. Alright, so I'm at stage 7 and I have to fight Ivy. She's less than stellar. Oh good gosh, okay, you know what, all that stuff, as I said, I apologize, but probably not really a good fight here, but just do your best to ignore it. Let me finish this battle quickly. Focus on my good-looking hat and put it that way. Anyway, while anyway, another good thing that makes Soul Calibur interesting is that it's also a 3D fighting game, which means you can move into the background and stuff too. So you got lots of areas to move, but some characters have long hitting range weapons like Ivy does. Her weapon is very powerful and long range. They can use a short weapon too. And you want to stay away from the edges because you can fall and it's gonna suck.
Silence! That's it!
Ah,
Damn you!
she moved. And there she goes.
Battle over! Fight!
Alright. Basically, when your character is basically losing, you get to have kind of that extra they basically kill your soul gauge so that you get a better chance, because the idea then is to give you an edge to turn the tide around. I don't call it a critical execution, so it's all over. And I got a perfect. How many perfects did I get thus far? 3? I wasn't keeping track. But again, it's on normal, it's not going to be that difficult. You can basically use a minimum skill. If I was on hard, I have to probably play a little I have to play more defensive there than I would do here. So anyway, that's kind of the idea behind this. Alright, I'm going into the last enemy here. It is Setsuka. So looks like she's going to be my final battle here. Ignore the tail that I have on my leg. Someone who wants attention. Go away. Gaming. Do not disturb. So much quieter than dogs, I suppose.
The track.
This should be a
It seems I must also draw steel.
battle
Alright.
Fight!
See what you got. I tried to basically fit a lot of my custom characters, or my original ones, characters that I know whose movesets I know very well, so I don't have to keep trying to switch my set or anything. I can just do that. It's a lot easier. Oh, wow, just giving me enough of my money here. Alright, twist and turn.
battle 2. Fight!
Foolish!
No. Whatever. Up she goes. Break attack.
Battle
I'm not
three.
sure what that was
Fight.
all about.
You're mine. You're mine.
My demon in my first boss.
Battle four. Fight.
There we go. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Finish this. Perfect.
Should know better.
Congratulations.
And that's it. Yeah, see, it's just 8 battles, guys. Now, and if you thought that was easy, then it probably was. But if I were to put it on hard, they would be hitting back a lot harder. So, anyway, that's arcade mode for you. What do I want to do now? Anyway, that's Soul Calibur for you. What do you say we switch gears real quick? Yeah, let me do that. Alright, so that's Soul Calibur 6 for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and switch to my next game, and it's probably going to go out of the phase for that. So let's see. I'm going to keep that going.